start with the Gremlins. It's a gremlin. Right, okay, so I went to see the Gremlins at the Pictures for the anniversary. This is a Peter My Gremlins tribute, and the Gremlins tribute is coming out. But obviously, I want to make a couple of Christmas movies, or do Rant randoms, literally slap them down. I'm suffering a massive hangover from last night, but what's new on a Monday morning? Anyway, so basically, it's a bit weird around here at the moment. And I went to see the Gremlins, and I loved it. Now, Brittany had only seen a little bit of it, and she got to see it in the Pictures. Now, I seen this as a kid at the Pictures. I shouldn't have. I was in the Isle of Man, and my dad's friends say, look after him, we'll have to do other stuff, and they went to Pictures. But at that era, like Indiana Jones and Gremlins were two films that were, whoa, it's not PG, it's on 18. Gotta meet somewhere in the middle. But at that time, I ended up going in, plus I don't think they really cared that was there, but I just remember being scarred alive when Stripe melts. So basically, it carries 3 rules that are not really smart. Don't feed after midnight. Well, it's always midnight somewhere. Keep them out of sunlight, fair enough. Keep them away from water. Does anyone ever want to question that a mogwai might smell a bit? I mean, it doesn't look like it can lick itself all the way around. But anyway, so Gizmo became one of the most cute creatures. Now, the puppet work in this movie is absolutely phenomenal. This is a Christmas movie. Set at Christmas, his dad goes out to get a Christmas present, which was new footage filmed at the start of the movie. It carries in a little, it just works well. The music hits off with a Christmas song, Christmas. We've got a young Corey Feldman in this, who in a small little role delivers quite well. You've got a lot of over Joe Dante's work cast, but again, it ramps up. It ramps up, and the creature effects are absolutely amazing when it kicks off and the whole town just goes into chaos. We got some really funny stuff. The bit where they're watching Snow White is absolutely hilariously brilliant. Gremlins Madness song, which is on the original soundtrack, not the Mondo one. That montage is just brilliant. It's one of the best 80s montages of just some great creature special effects happening all the time. I just love that to bits as well. The cast is really good. I recently seen Fast Times at Rosemont High, and Phoebe Cates, who's in this, who's been in very little, like Drop Dead Fred. I'm sure she married a prince or something. Just to see her absolutely topless and Rosemont High, I was like, she is absolutely a bombshell. Like, she's beautiful in this. But then it's obviously the movie as well that destroys anyone who doesn't already know that Santa Claus is not real, because of the harrowing story about a dad breaking a neck and then chimney. And it's just like, wow. And great in the sequel that it goes, no, not again. You know, it's a bit she was about to lay down another one, and it's third partly fourth wall breaking funny, that bit. But it's just great. It feels Christmas. It's snowing. It's about giving. You know, the snowman gets killed. Mrs. Deagle goes flying out the window. Asks for a cat. Clopak runs it past. It's got some great times, and to me, it's inspired us by the original concept of the movie. Gizmo's an alien. He's called the Mogwai. There's loads of stuff different. The dog gets eaten. I think the mom gets killed from the book, I remember. And they're pretty violent. And, you know, again, Steven Spielberg, it's marketed so well. You know, you've got E.T. references in there, phone home. You've got Steven Spielberg himself going past in a car, which Carl didn't even know about. You've got the time machine disappearing. You've got the robot from Forbidden Planet checking out. You've got loads of just, you know, like, this is like Ready Player One secretly in the background. Like, in the 80s, you know, Spielberg was just, you know, he's great. You know, it was just brilliantly done, you know. Even like the concept that it's Warner Brothers and Disney, because at the end of the day, if you think about it, it's a Warner Brothers production. But you wouldn't exactly have Snow White playing. You would have a Warner Brothers film, wouldn't you? You're something, you know what I mean? But again, it's the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's great how it's done. So this is part of my little Christmas rants. Very quickly, done Die Hard before, just done Gremlins. I'm thinking about Money Train, but I can't actually see Money Train anywhere. I have just recently got it on Big Box VHS. It's a Christmas film because it starts off with Christmas music. So again, like the argument of Die Hard's a Christmas film, Gremlins is definitely a Christmas film. It's a cautionary tale, it's a fairy tale. Batman Returns is a Christmas film. I'm gonna, you know, yeah, isn't there? Friday the 13th one. Anyway, right, I'll see you in the outtakes. So the only outtake is on this one. Check out the Gremlins tribute, which should drop very much the same time as an epic. If you want to see all my Gremlins stuff in one go, and me ranting about Gremlins again. But I think I give it a bit more justification there. I think a rant, you know. I just absolutely loved it. I love the sequel as well. We watched the sequel a couple of days after as well, and it's just brilliant that it's self-aware, but it could be a different rant. I think I've even ranted about Gremlins 2 before, so yeah, short outtake. Thanks for watching. Like the channel. Goodbye for now.
And now, the end is here.